Hi everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Soul Reflection. Again, this is a segment wherein I share my learnings for the week, and this is also to encourage you to do your reflections, your discernment, perhaps start journaling. Anyway, for this week, I was, thinking about passion because my passion is really about spirituality, practicing spirituality, meditating, practicing mindfulness, um, being more aware so that I could awaken more. And part of this passion is to give back by teaching and doing counseling. It's just that I notice the focus is not really as strong as I'd want it to be during work. And my work is my passion because what I'm doing right now full time is actually in content that is aligned with mindfulness. And it bothers me that my focus is not 100%. And I've already shared a few last week that I get distracted by several things and people. So this week I was thinking what would make me focus more? What would make me be more consistent in terms of work and the output that I create, which I truly am passionate about. So it led me towards asking the question, what is the motivation behind the passion? Because for some people, yes, they're doing something passionate, their work is something really good, but the motivation behind the passion is to help their family. Majority of Filipinos are that way. They want to give back to their family. They are the breadwinners of their family. They help their spouses in terms of generating more income. So the passion is really there. So but that is for majority. But what about for some of us who have families who are quite self-sufficient, who don't really need that much help from us in terms of finances? So what could be the motivation behind the passion that would help them be more focused and be more consistent with their work? So I got to think about the past Soul Talk guests. I've thought about Michelle Pastelero, and she's really passionate about business development. But what really pushes her is her want to succeed, not just for herself, but also for her boss, but also for her team. She wants to be a contributor. And I've also I also remember Ken Somera. He is a persuasion specialist, and it's really his passion to learn more things about hypnosis, about NLP, about sales, it, persuasion, negotiations, all those things. But what's behind that? It's his want to more people as he gain more mastery in these subject matters. He's able to help more people, and those are their motivation. So it led me towards asking myself, what's my motivation? What's the motivation behind passion? And I realized that behind the passion is also the want to give help to others. You see, I've gone through certain periods of my time wherein I felt lost and disconnected from God and the universe. I've gone through periods of time wherein I was walking aimlessly, parang walang direction. There were also times when I felt so insecure about myself. There were also times when I I just was full of self-doubt. And I don't want other people to go through it as well. And if I encounter someone who is going through it, I'd want to help them as much as I can. And that is my motivation. The reason why I'm so passionate about mindfulness, I'm so passionate about spirituality, because that was my approach in terms of healing and recovery. And I'd like to share that to the people around me, even in this community, of course. And understanding and knowing the motivation behind the passion, it keeps a person more grounded. When we say grounded, more anchored to the earth. So, mas magtatrabaho ka. You have that prosperity mindset. And because you're grounded, you tend to be more focused at work and you tend to be more consistent. If there are any distractions around, all you have to do is remember the motivation behind the passion. So that's why it's important for me, at least. And it's something I invite you to also reflect on. What is the motivation behind your passion? And the thing is, if you don't have or you haven't really identified your passion yet, perhaps the first question should be, what are you passionate about? It doesn't matter if it's mababaw or light. It could be to you, but to other people, it's not. So, stop judging yourself. Don't judge yourself. Identify your passion. And when you have identified that passion, this is an invitation to ask yourself, what's the motivation? What's the reason? What's the force? What's the power behind the passion? And that's it. All right. So thank you for listening to this. For those who are watching, hi, happy Sunday. And for those who are going to watch the replay, I hope this has been a fruitful session, and this would also help you reflect and discern what's the motivation behind your passion. God bless everyone.